linguistic programming at its surface is not what it seems. Language is a technology. Technology is something that we develop. It's a state of development. Well, the thing is in order to utilize neuro-linguistic programming, you have to learn how to daydream. There's something about daydreaming that's very obscure and not in plain sight. So what we're going to do in this video is we're going to install some new firmware, and we're going to start by defining what firmware means. Define firmware.
Firmware is a noun meaning permanent software programmed into a read-only memory.
Interpreting is a labyrinth of dungeons that need to be raided, and when going through them can be very consistent with what was being talked about. So that's why what we talk about is usually what we interpret. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and just explain the different uses of this very useful technology we call language, and integrate it using NLP. And then while the NLP is doing its job in the background, we're going to talk about Subliminal Contact, which is made by a comic illustrator company. Well, in order to enjoy this new programming that we're receiving is quite easy. All you have to do is understand that there's a thing in daydreaming called the daydream factor. And the daydream factor is like the arc reactor that powers the core of your daydream. What you see on the screen is something similar to the Hadron Collider for particles, but in this case this Hadron Collider is smashing information together and rendering it in its purest form of this is actually a usable system. Now that you know our bits that make up our ship are a little bit better than we thought, they're actually real and consistent with the fact that everything around us is very structured and organized in our universe today. What we're about to show you next is a stick man that I tried to make out of a bunch of ones and some lines, and it's going to be demonstrating the body structure of the organization of information in Subliminal Contact. The body is organized into 6 parts: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. It's the left arm, the right arm, the left leg, the right leg, the midsection, and the head.